Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Pam Greenwald. I'm Communications Executive Director for Screen Actors Guild. Happy to see you all here. Let me introduce to you the President of the American Federation of Television and Radio Artists, Roberta Reardon, and the President of Screen Actors Guild, Ken Howard.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us today on this momentous occasion. We are here to deliver the results of our just completed merger referendum. Roberta, would you please share AFTRA's voting results?
Thank you. Good afternoon. I am delighted to report that AFTRA members across the country have approved a merger. With SAG by a margin of 86%. Which easily exceeds the 60% threshold required for passage. Over 37,500 AFTRA members voted, which is a 57% return. A 57% return of all AFTRA ballots mailed. Ken, how did SAG members vote?
Well, interesting you should ask.
I'm curious.
Well, 53% of SAG ballots were returned. That means over 55,000 Screen Actors Guild members, voted nationwide. And I couldn't be more pleased to tell you that 82% the merger of SAG and AFTRA is approved. Now, do I just talk, or do you step aside while I do it, and then I step aside?
Yeah.
Right. Well, how about that? How about that? Continue celebrating. That's what we're here for. I don't want to. I'm happy to wait on you. Oh my. And so now, before the party begins, let the speeches begin. We'll try to make them succinct and to the point. So here we are, SAG-AFTRA is born.
Yeah.
The very first thing that I have to do is to thank and congratulate our members.
Yes.
This simply could not have happened without your support. I'm tremendously grateful that you have spoken with such clarity. This is the day we have decisively chosen the path of unity and strength. Yeah! This is the culmination of years of work, not just of those who were so vital to this particular effort, but of all the dedicated people who have worked toward this goal for decades. To them I say, we stand on your shoulders. When I began as SAG president, I knew I could accomplish more by listening than by speaking or talking a lot. So I listened, and the members made it clear. They wanted merger. They wanted it as soon as possible, and you can bet that you members, that you have been heard today. With this overwhelming vote, you have sent a message not only to all your fellow members, but most important, you have sent a message to our employers. You have said loud and clear, this is not a fractured group. No, this is a united group. This is the largest, most powerful union in the entertainment and media industries, and we are now united in our commitment to improve the wages and working residuals and benefits that our members depend on. We are also committed to helping shape the future of these industries. And with their remarkable vote today, our members have established the foundation for us to do just that. In a single day, our future has become brighter. I want to give extra special thanks to the incredible team that led us here, to all the outstanding G1 members and participants, and of course, our magnificent staff experts. Have all done an invaluable service for our members. I look forward to answering some questions, but for now, I'm going to turn things over to my friend, my esteemed SAG-AFTRA co-president, Roberta Reardon.
Thank you, and thank you to all the people on the live stream. What an incredible moment in time this is. It is the culmination of 2 years of dedication, perseverance, and lots of just plain hard work. Not just on Ken's part and my part, but by our fellow union members from coast to coast, from large market and small town, from all of our various areas of work. Our collective memberships have joined in this historic effort. And today, we finally stand together, united as one. Our staff has also dedicated themselves to this effort, and I personally want to thank them for their support, their guidance, and their incredible expertise. This merger is something members of AFTRA and SAG have wanted and worked toward for years, indeed for decades. It is truly exciting because as our industry evolves and changes, we can now meet that challenge and begin to manage that change with a strong collective voice and a unified strategy. Hear, hear. This new union will give us the voice and the presence we will need to protect and strengthen our existing contracts in current media and to establish and grow our presence in emerging areas of work so that we can bring all of this under SAG-AFTRA contracts, not just here in Los Angeles, not just in New York, but in every area of this country. Yeah! Finally, we are able to speak with one truly unified voice. And I know that many of our friends in the labor movement across the country are watching us today and joining us in celebrating this moment. I want to speak to you a little bit more about the process and the dedication of the members that brought us to this. Many of them gave up their personal and professional lives to work as the Group for One Union, in which members, through a consensus-building process, were able to create the merger agreement and constitution that has been approved today. The G1 process involved hours upon hours upon hours of video conferences, teleconferences, face-to-face meetings, airplane rides. Through it all, the members worked selflessly, always keeping their eye on the bigger prize, the creation of one new union. And then we have the volunteers. Yes. As you can see, many of them are right here with us right now. Some of them are outside the building. Many of you are on the live stream, and you are all celebrating your achievement. Yeah. It is our member volunteers who opened their homes to fellow members, who made hundreds, sometimes thousands of phone calls urging them to vote yes, calling them up saying, come to a meeting if you have questions, and many of them came out, not just to one, but to 2 or 3 meetings in their city. They emailed and blogged and urged members to ask their questions and get their answers. Their work really shows what a labor union is all about, building strength. Hear, hear. And because the future is not just here in Los Angeles and not just in New York, but indeed all around the country, we are live streaming today so that our members can share in this moment, a technology, I might add, that was not available or readily available until a few years ago. So welcome to our future. You know, in life, there rarely is reward without risk. Change is always difficult for that reason. What is so overwhelming to me today is the sheer number of members of our unions who took that leap of faith together and voted yes for their future and proved there is power in a union. And now, please welcome one of the two people we will all rely on for staff leadership and operational excellence at SAG-AFTRA, co-national executive director and my personal friend, Kim Roberts-Hedgepeth.
Thank you, President Reardon, and good afternoon to everyone here in the room and on the live stream. I want to first congratulate the members of AFTRA and SAG around the country on the birth of your new union. This is a historic day not only for our members, but for the American labor movement. This day would not have occurred without the tireless efforts of the elected leaders of both unions, especially your new co-presidents, Roberta Reardon and Ken Howard. This day is also made possible by the work of past leaders of our unions, such as former AFTRA presidents John Connolly and Shelby Scott, who we are pleased to have in the room in Los Angeles with us today. This day is also a tangible demonstration of what is possible when union members, volunteers and activists, elected leaders and rank and file, join together with a common vision of the future and with a collective will and energy to make it happen. Throughout this process, members gave time and energy to move both unions forward. They have inspired and reminded all union members that they can have a voice in their future. The two-year effort to bring these two unions together, particularly during the past several months, was at its core an organizing effort. But now that this merger has been accomplished, the energy, power, and collective will of the membership of SAG-AFTRA must move forward to realize the vision that inspired this merger. For the past year, bargaining rights of working men and women have been under siege. But today's vote is a bold statement that union solidarity is alive and well and will not be denied. The men and women whose talents and professionalism fuel the media and entertainment industries, from broadcasters to recording artists to our actors and other performers who entertain and inform America, their overwhelming vote today demonstrates a recognition that our diverse members have more in common than differences and that they are stronger when standing together. Yes. The employees of the American Federation of Television and Radio Artists were honored to have worked beside the men and women who made this day possible. And now we are excited to be part of the SAG-AFTRA team. We are committed to redoubling our efforts and take our work on your behalf to the next level to ensure that SAG-AFTRA members realize their vision for strong contract negotiations and enforcement, efficient and superior member services, and most important, strategic, focused, and courageous organizing to increase good union job opportunities for SAG-AFTRA members nationwide and expand the scope, strength, and viability of professional wages, working conditions, and benefits for the SAG-AFTRA members of today as well as of tomorrow. I speak for all your employees in saying that we look forward to starting our new journey with you on Monday morning. Spring break. And I am now especially honored to introduce the co-national executive director of SAG-AFTRA, Mr. David P. White.